Okay, here we are in beautiful, well, downtown Millbrae, and what we have here is my cat feeding duty that I actually do out of the goodness of my heart because I enjoy helping feral cats. Now, the cat you have in front of here, this is called Little Gray right here. Now, Little Gray is was obviously somebody's pet at one time. The cat is just so sweet, and you can pet her. Pick her up, she's not too hot on that. Now, if you look over in the corner over here, that's Little Gray's daughter or son, I'm not quite sure yet. And we've named that cat Sharky because Sharky has an ear that looks like a white shark's fin. The ear looks like a fin of a white shark, so we call her Sharky. Because we are in California, and we do have a lot of feral cats out here, and we also have a lot of white sharks, so that seems to be a good name. Now, Sharky right there took a long time for me to be able to pet her because, you know, here, this feeding station lies here at the Millbrae lumber yard, of all places, on one side, and right there you have an establishment where they take care of dogs. So there's about maybe 3 to 5, about 5 cats in a day that I feed here. Then you have a whole night crew that comes out. Now, also laying between here in the lumberyard is a convalescent home. So I think other people feed these cats too, besides myself. I mean, besides us at the Homeless Cat Network, I'm just a guy that helps out, and I get a lot of satisfaction from doing this. We feed some of the cats. I put a little bowl right here next to the bush. Those are for the more wild cats. And there's Little Gray. Hi, Little Gray. Come on. Little Gray, come on over here. Come on, Little Gray. You gonna come over and say hi? Little Gray, come on. Come on, Little Gray. Come on, Little Gray. There's Little Gray. Hey, look at Little Gray. Little Gray's a nice cat. Well, Little Gray's, you're not used to the camera right here, but you can see that she's really a pretty cat. And again, there's her daughter Sharky. Now, the daytime I feed about 3 to 5, about 5 cats that come out. The other ones are too scared to let you get close to them. So what I do is I put a lot of food out because at night you have a whole night crew of cats that comes out you don't see in the daytime. And we've named those cats, of course, appropriate names such as Ghost, Phantom, and Bullseye. Then we have the resident raccoons that come out also. What I do is I fill up the bowls, 4 bowls of food, dry food, and 4 cans of wet food, and I load it up so the cats have enough throughout the day and the night crew has enough at night. Now, if you're wondering about Millbrae, Millbrae is a nice little town south of the airport. Actually, it's south of San Francisco, excuse me, and we are it should be called the Millbrae Airport, not the San Francisco Airport, but nobody would land here if it was the Millbrae Airport, because who's heard of Millbrae? 21,000 people. Like every city, I'm sure it has its stray cat problem. And Little Gray's patiently waiting for me to feed her, which I will do in a couple minutes, but I wanted you, the YouTube viewers of the world and cat lovers of the world, to see that we got to take care of cats. Now, here's the problem, the challenge, and I'm bad about this. We need to fix Little Gray. We haven't done that yet. I know I'm going to get raped on this and get hated on and all those other trendy words they use nowadays. But we're going to do that. We have to find out what sex Sharky is so she doesn't have kittens. And if we do have kittens, they do have kittens. The good news, being at the Homeless Cat Network, we tend to take care of them and place them in homes rather quickly. So there is one saving grace, but yes, that's no excuse for bringing more cats to the world. Again, we're going to work on that, you know. All right, checks in the mail story. So it is late May here, and it's kind of a cloudy day. It's supposed to rain, which is unusual for this time of year, but that darn global warming will get you every time. So the cats, there's a lot of noise here at the lumberyard. They're really not too cool on it. We're right next to the BART station, train station, the nursing home, as I mentioned. There's some guy, I guess it's a guy, walking away from the BART station, obviously. And yeah, there's probably more exciting videos on the web than this, but again, for a cat lover, this is like cat heaven for him. You know, seeing feral cats, that little Gray right here scratching away. And again, you know, little Gray belonged to somebody. I don't know how she ended up here. When I first saw her, she had a full tail, then one day half her tail was gone, and I don't know what happened. Who knows? Anyway, for a cat, this is kind of a nervous place, because there's so much background noise from the trains, the lumberyard, and the bad performers playing music here at the old folks' home. You hear them playing their music sometimes. Oh, little Gray stretching out a little bit. She knows it's that time. Okay, little Gray, I'm going to be taking care of you pretty soon, okay? We named her Little Gray for obvious reasons. She's little and she's gray, and she answers to it. So anyway, I guess we're going to wrap this portion of it up, and I'll give you one last shot of Sharky. Sharky took a long time to be able to pet her. A real long time, because she's basically a wild cat. But finally, after Sharky seeing me pet little Gray, she said, hey, this big guy's not such a bad guy after all. And the wife and I can finally pet Sharky. And yes, we will catch her, him, her, we don't know what she is or he is. And then from there, we're going to find out and have her fixed or him fixed, and take it from there. Well, for you cat lovers, I hope you found this somewhat entertaining. For the rest of the world, well, if you want to become a cat lover, then you'd love this. If not, it's just a kind of a rather mundane, non-exciting video of some guy taking pictures of feral cats who want to eat now. So anyway, they're getting irritating, as I haven't fed them yet, so I better do it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.